Good morning. Hi, Elaine. And Kathy. Oh, thank you. The two of you, sunshine and beautiful. Same right back at you. Uh, it's strange, but now I can't choose subscribers only anymore from my phone. There we go. There we go. How are the two of you at 8:01 on a Wednesday? I'm going to forget what day it is. Again, you guys have to help me with the date. Hi, Cindy. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Best thing about me lately is I've been getting better sleep. I've been trying to protect it a little more. Yeah. So maybe that's my check in, protected. Feeling that way lately. It's a nice feeling. Elaine and Kathy are here, Cindy. And Elaine saying, my Costco had the amazing sweater, but I forgot to pick one on my way out. Also forgot pumpkin pie. Well, you don't have to write out the sweater. That's covered. Pumpkin pie, though. That is a huge pie that comes out of Costco. I don't know if I've ever seen a pie that big. Oh, Cindy's saying hello to you, Elaine and Kathy. And here comes Miss Sam. I'm late in here. Not too late. Right in time. Miss Sam, Cindy, how are you guys checking in? Kathy. We went from 80 degrees yesterday to 62 today is the high. Elaine saying a crazy big pie. Just needed a pie. Like it. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Kathy saying, pie hugs. I like it. Cindy saying, I'm slow moving today. All is well. Nice. I hope you have a slow day. Elaine saying, hi, Cindy, Miss Sim, Kathy. Cheryl's rolling in, saying good morning with sparkling hearts. It's fitting, Cheryl, your sparkling heart. So if you feel like checking in or you feel like touching base, you have reached our Mandala universes. If you're watching us in a replay here on YouTube, we've made a smoothish transition from Instagram over to this platform. It's been a couple months, I think, if I'm counting right. And what we do here is we gather. We gather and we draw and we share and support. And what we draw is called mandala. And mandala is the Sanskrit name for circle. I don't have a lot in this book. I just started it. But many of us keep a journal of some kind, a book, and just kind of draw what represents our inner weather or our outer weather sometimes. and I can share it. My name is Deb. I'm on the West Coast in Portland, Oregon, and it's 8 o'clock here. And we meet every day. There's some shared leadership here, a different leader every day at 8, and live or replayed. Kathy's saying good morning to everyone. Sam is pie, yeah. And Kathy's saying settled and grounded is how she's feeling today, checking in. And Cheryl's saying, so grateful that it's my Friday today. Yeah. Happy Friday to you. So I have a reading. Let's do that first. And then we'll do some grounding. This comes from a book, one of my favorite poets. Her name is Cleo Wade, and she's up in Seattle. And this is her book, Heart Talk, which is the byline is Poetic Wisdom for a Better Life. And do my best to pronounce this. I should have practiced this first, so forgive me, but this is called reciprocity. What you want must be held in the same hand as what you give. The energy of reciprocity is what balances our relationships. Healthy reciprocity is not about giving and receiving. It is about doing those two things well. When we attach exhaustion or resentment to the way that we give, then we are not giving in a way that truly helps or benefits anyone involved. Giving should never feel like a negative experience. Equally, we attach guilt and shame to receiving. We are blocking our ability to receive in a way that truly nourishes us. Our ability to give is only as powerful as our ability to receive, mostly because the more we know how to receive, the more we have to give. So I'll post that. We're still posting on Instagram, as well as posting drawings today. If you want to share them at our Mandala Universes on Instagram, I'll share them to our stories. And Pamela's checking in, also checking in low enthusiasm and happy. Yeah, that's a balanced combination. So let's do some grounding together. If you want to find a space in your space that you can come into your breath and settle. Maybe letting your eyes close, or maybe taking in your world, what's around you today from here. And meet the breath. And as we meet the breath, letting each build on one another. Maybe one longer than the one before it. Or maybe it's the same. Just let it go and let that breath roll. Allow it to roll down through the muscles in the face, over the crown of your head, back of the skull, through those flat muscles as you release down into your neck. Do the same thing up over the face. Release the circular muscles around the eyes, those that express between the eyebrows and above it, across the cheekbone, and on down to the nose and the mouth. Again, the muscles of expression. Carry through the jaw and the throat, onto your mid-body. Let that breath flow through the heart, the lungs, the muscles that support our trunk, back, our abdominal wall, and the organs that protects. Move through the bridge of the chest. Draw through the length of your arms. Drop into the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, and the fingertips. Carry through the trunk and into the pelvis, into the deepest pubic bone, the tailbone, on through the length of the legs, down through the knee and the ankle, through the muscles that support our feet, through the bones there. And give in as you sink deeper, grounding the feet, finding the building beneath you, reaching deeper into the earth and deeper, deep down as you find the magna that sits below us. And now as you're ready to carry your breath into your drawing practice today, let's do that. Okay, guys, help me with the date. I don't know why I don't know it, but I don't. I think it's the 8th. Elaine saying, love that reading. Can you please post it later? Yes, absolutely. And Miss Sims saying to you, Cheryl, a Friday by any other name, and sending you hugs. Yeah, today's the 8th. Let's just say it is. Yeah, I had a nice view of the full moon last night. That was good for us here in Portland because we're often in cloud cover. So I got to take it in the morning on my way to work and when I got home. Beautiful. Thank you, Elaine. So I have a story for you guys since I was with you recently. Kathy knows this story and Amy knows the story. But when I travel more than just a night, my daughter sneaks in one of her rabbits from her kid days. And the one that she always puts in my things is named Butterscotch. So I got home. I had quite a flight pattern, lack thereof. Got stuck in a string of canceled flights 2 weeks ago. And when my head finally hit the pillow, it was like 2 a.m. on Monday. And I thought to myself, oh my God, I left Butterscotch behind. So I had kind of incremental breaks, like 10 minutes here and there and everywhere on Monday morning and through the afternoon. And I reached the office that rented the house to all of us, and they sent someone over, but it took him most of the day to do his round. So I didn't know all day if they'd found butterscotch, but they did. So they held him safe until yesterday in the office, and Amy picked him up and carefully put him in her backpack, and he's hiking the lake with Amy and Marshall today and for the next few days. So it was such a relief. I thought to myself, how in the world could I forget butterscotch? And I really didn't sleep after that. But he's safe and sound and on the move. Elaine's saying, "Ooh, I thought you said you got a ticket on your way to work." No. I don't know what I said that sounded like that, but no, I lost my daughter's rabbit. So I'm saying, yay, they found butterscotch on a hike. Yeah, they were moving through the same area where we all were yesterday, and Cheryl knowing, oh my gosh, Amy and Marshall knowing my daughter as long as they have, knew who butterscotch was. Yeah. Hi, Jen. I missed you coming in. Good morning. Saying great story, and Cheryl saying butterscotch, big adventure. Yeah. Yeah, I told Amy that he should be fit for the trip because he's been hibernating for several days. And Elaine saying, "Oh, butterscotch, the stowaway." Sure, he was hiding somewhere. Yeah, he was like enveloped in the covers, I think. Miss M saying missing comma and on a hike. Yeah. Yeah. Marley does not know about that. So I'm surprised she hasn't said anything. She's usually completely tuned into my texts and making sure I don't forget any. Kathy's saying I can just see him flopping around on the back of Amy's pack. Yeah. I hope she sends some pictures. She can get straight through to Marley, so maybe she'll send some pictures. And I'll be in less trouble. It's funny, you always think that favorite toy is going to be lost by your kid. And yeah. And Elaine saying, I hope Amy posts some pictures. Yeah, me too. As I'm saying, I wonder if they threw away my scribble drawing under the bed. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Well, it would be worth calling because maybe they don't do any cleaning under the bed. They were so nice. So nice. Got back to me right away because the office wasn't open, and I was trying. And so I'm saying not worried about it. Okay. Carol saying Olivia went and got a toy listening to the tale of butterscotch. going batty with her crinkle bat. Oh, I love it. Yeah, our pets have their favorite toys too. Our cat, our kitten, he'll forever be a kitten, I think, because he has the tiniest little meow. But our kitten's name is Nyoko, and he takes his favorite toy, which is, well, he wore out a mouse that actually had some kind of chirping inside it. Um, I'm not sure where that came from. It might have come from the Humane Society. So he had that, but he wore that out. So he's not interested in that. Or it could be what he does with his current favorite or his second favorite thing this last year, which is another mouse, which he promptly once in a while drops in Mila's water bowl, gives his mouse a wash, and then fishes the mouse out and carries on. So he's a neat freak, I guess. My son's laughing, saying, "Go, Olivia, yes." I got this quickly. That's got a message yesterday from someone that I follow on Instagram that is does all kinds of things on the Oregon coast. She leads fishing excursions. She does tide pooling stuff. She works collectively with several nonprofits. She also works with the art community. And she posted they're having a cyanotype workshop in the town where my mother in law lives. And they're holding it at the Coast Guard station. Um, and it's seaweed printing. Yeah. So the Coast Guard station is a historic station. And I'm so bummed about it because she's this is her business, but I was surprised by the cost of the workshop, and I was reminded of some of us doing that with Sherilyn. So hoping to figure out a different way to print seaweed someday. Pamela's saying, thoroughly enjoying my new paints, tangerine rose, turmeric gold, and aquamarine. It brings me such joy. Wow, amazing. Look forward to that outing one day. Kathy's starting checking in. My words today: stop when the magic happens. Have to run for work, smooches, friends. Have a good day. Stop when the magic happens. So if you feel like checking out, sharing an I'm willing statement today, feel free to do that. Again, checking out the way that I'm checking in today, or the words I'm checking in with today. I'm looking forward to seeing Kathy in a few weeks. Come through Portland and stay with us. I'm saying my words, inside is where the magic happens, and let it out. What a lovely theme, magic. So it's 8:27, and excuse me. Wasn't so long ago we were together, and I'm cherishing that still. Talk about magical. My daughter has a friend named Cherish. I love that. She's adorable. So if you feel like a stretch, do that. Maybe wrapping up your drawing or not wrapped up yet, and more time to do it. But share it with me, us. Happy to share it with everyone. Hey, I'll share the monster with you guys. Yeah, and there's always that. Some love bites. Dancing, willing to act the way I want to feel. Hey, don't bite me. Miyoko. Oh my gosh. That was wet from drinking water. Miss Sims says monster cat. Yes. Yes. He crushed my daughter's precious sea urchin that she found in California. He stepped over the top of it. I don't know how he got up there. Oh, he knocked it off. Made her very sad. I don't think we're going to be able to reassemble it, but it's up there broken. So it's 8:30, my friends. Loving all of this. You. Wishing you the best of days. See you next week.